Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Now today's video is going to be about the infamous cupcake eater himself, EDP445. Now, if you don't know who EDP445, essentially he was a well-respected commentary YouTuber who would make videos about the NFL football team, the Eagles. Um, he would also make a ton of storytime videos that were very entertaining to watch. And all of that was essentially turned upside down once last year he was basically exposed for being a pedophile. A lot of text messages and DM chats have been leaked, screenshots and all of that of him chatting to an underage child. And he was essentially caught red-handed. Now, within the year, he has been trying to return to social media in any way he possibly can, making Instagram accounts that would just result in it being banned. He would make a YouTube channel which got banned. He would even pop up on a weird niche like app that no one's ever heard about and post it on there. And just this year, within the past few months, he has resurged on TikTok, where he is still posting to this day. And recently, I believe within the last month or so, he has an Instagram account and he went live and essentially he basically said to the people that were on the live that he has stage 5 kidney failure.
Yeah, I actually do have kidney failure, stage 5.
Now, a lot of people are extremely happy about this. And for those of you who don't know how serious uh, stage 5 kidney failure is, basically it's the most important organ or one of the most important organs in your body failing, essentially rendering your lifespan extremely short to about 5 to 10 years, I believe is the average. And there's really only two options to, I guess, prolong the inevitable. Basically, one of them is getting a kidney transplant, which would, an operation like that in and itself would take years. Not just the operation itself, but like having someone willing to donate their kidney to EDP in order to go ahead with the operation and essentially give him at least another shot at life. Another one is basically a sort of treatment which would, I believe it's dialysis, kidney dialysis, and if you are on that sort of treatment, research shows that it would increase your lifespan more than it usually would without it, which I believe is 5 to 10 years. Some people who have been on dialysis for even like stage 5 kidney failure survive up to like a decade or a couple decades even. So, but considering how he's built, it would seem like the average would be more obvious with 5 to 10 years, seeing how he's extremely overweight. And a lot of people on the internet seem to be celebrating in this sort of breaking news. And a lot of people are actually divided between this sort of groundbreaking bombshell that was dropped on his Instagram Live. By divided, I don't mean like a nice 50-50. It's probably more like an 80-20 or maybe even like a 90-10. And the 90% of those people are like, fuck EDP, I'm glad he's dying. Bro's a pedophile. He deserves to die. He deserves to die right now. While the 10% is like, hey, it's kind of fucked up wishing death upon someone because that is a horrible way to go. Even though he did some bad shit, I don't think he deserves to die. Which both sides, I can understand both sides really. So I'm not really drawn to either or side. Like I'm not like fuck EDP pack watch, or I'm not like that's kind of fucked up wishing for someone's death. But I'm sort of in the middle, you know? I mean, dude's a pedophile, you know? He was exposed for it, literally caught in 4K. Like, you know, he's done for. And even like within the past 8 months, he has been he has been exposed for attempting to do it again. Again, twice he's been caught in 4K. Like, dude deserves like to not have a platform, but I don't think that he deserves death in such a horrible way, like stage 5 kidney failure. Um, he is honestly a disgusting human being who deserves to be in prison, but I don't think wishing death upon him is okay, at least morally for me. I don't like genuinely wishing death upon people. I don't know. It's just, to me, it just something that doesn't sit well with me. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. But that's just me. A lot of other people seem to be completely fine with it, which I'm not gonna argue with that because that's their sort of opinion on the situation. And of course, the people who are totally against it, which is also fine as well. And yeah, I mean, you know, when I first heard this news, you know, I was kind of shocked, but also not really because, I mean, the dude is like morbidly obese, like he's fat as hell. So it was honestly something health-wise was going to happen eventually. And another point that a lot of people have been bringing up is that it could very well be a lie, which, to be honest, seeing how much of a shitty person EDP actually is, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised that it was all just a lie for like clout or a hint of publicity, basically. Um, the reason why I'm kind of iffy on that sort of theory is mainly because, well, like I said, like 5 seconds ago, he's fat as hell. So I wouldn't be surprised that if it was true, but it, you know, it just could be a lie as well because he didn't provide any physical like documentation or like diagnosis. He just basically said it. You know, he didn't show any paperwork. He didn't show any test results or anything like that. Nothing. He just kind of said it, which kind of adds more to that theory that it could be a lie. But again, he's morbidly obese, so it's very well could be true. So I don't know. I'm sort of conflicted between the two on both sides of this entire case. So if EDP eventually, you know, succumbs to this sort of this organ failure of his kidney, it wouldn't drastically affect me. You know, I don't know this guy. Like, I mean, I've seen like a handful of his videos and I love his content and it really struck deep down that he was outed as a pedophile and exposed for it. And at that point, I just didn't give a fuck about him and like what he did. And like, you know, all of that was just essentially gone once he was exposed. Like any sort of support and admiration that I had towards him was gone. And plus, I don't know him. He's not family, like he's not like a friend or anything. So like if he succumbs to, you know, his supposed stage 5 kidney failure, it's not gonna affect me, you know? Like, and maybe it'll affect his fans, which honestly, I'm gonna be real. If you as I show in the clip, you can tell that people are there's still people supporting him, which honestly I do not understand. Um, but the majority of the internet is just complete like fuck this guy, which I am one of those people. You know, fuck ADP. He's a disgusting human being, but I don't I just can't wish death upon him, you know? And if he does, like I said, if he does succumb to his injuries or his alleged stage 5 kidney failure, then, you know, that's it, you know? Like I'm gonna make a video about it and that's about it. You know, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Um, you know, to me that's just one less predator off the internet, to be honest. So I'm not gonna be heartbroken about it. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna shrug it off and I don't know, play Call of Duty and record videos or whatever. But anyways, that's about it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, and if you are new here, subscribe. And I want to take this moment to say I apologize for not uploading for what, like 2 months, 3 months? I don't even fucking know anymore. There just hasn't been, you know, any topics that I was generally interested in to record, and the few that were just, I don't know, it just seemed like there wasn't a lot of effort into it, and like my commentary is shitty. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm not the best at this, and I don't write scripts because I think that just takes a lot of the genuine feeling out of it. And plus, I just don't like reading off of scripts. You know, it just feels disingenuine, like I said. But yeah, I will try my best to find topics. And honestly, if you guys want me to talk about something, leave it down below. You know, I'm down to do any topic that is sort of under, I guess, under the radar that not a lot of people talk about, or mainstream stuff, either or. But yeah, with all that out of the way, thank you all for watching. If you've been watching towards the end, I appreciate you. You're awesome. That was fucking cringe. I apologize. With all that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And if you stuck around to the end, make sure to subscribe for more content like this and leave a like if you enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next upload.